We don't know yet the whole story as it relates to why so many people were so unprepared for the catastrophic flooding in central Texas that claimed well over 110 lives, including 30 children and counting. We do know a few indisputable facts. Kerr County, where this disaster occurred, is no stranger to high flooding, earning the nickname Flash Flood Alley. Nearly a decade ago, the state's Division of Emergency Management denied multiple requests by the county for a siren system to notify residents. Everyone knew about the inherent risks that the topography posed and the lack of Wi-Fi to have a reliable way to reach residents, especially with the urgency required. But despite the then Obama administration in 2016 declaring a major disaster after torrential rains killed 20 people and allowing more than $100 million to be freed, not just for cleanup, but for preparation for the next disaster, it never got done. The failure to warn and prepare in Texas is both a local, state, and federal failure. But the initial messaging from the White House is that this is Texas's problem. Abraham Lincoln once explained that, quote, "The purpose of government is to address what the people cannot do for themselves," end quote. Well, for the first time in my lifetime, at the worst time, the message from D.C. is just the opposite. We live in an era of climate change with faster, stronger, and less predictable storms. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, that was just gutted, by the way, they describe a new reality where tropical systems can quickly escalate from mild to major hurricanes in a matter of hours. This means the need for the most precise information to marshal an emergency response and evacuate communities in a shorter than ever window of time. But what the Trump administration's done in the last few months makes a more demanding situation less equipped than ever to help Americans in crisis. FEMA, which is designed to help people before, during, and after a disaster, has lost more than 20% of its permanent staff under Trump. Worse than that, the thousands of temporary employees on the ground are about to have their contracts ended, and thanks to DOGE, will be next to impossible to replace. The training corps has been defunded entirely, and Trump said after the coming storm season, he inexplicably wants to get rid of FEMA altogether. In essence, telling the states, clean up your own mess. Well, local experts obviously know their region best. They don't have the wherewithal to identify the coming systems with precision, the immediate and medium housing relief for those affected, and the broader expertise of federal agencies to deal with the unthinkable. Our environment is changing, and it's not changing for the better. 100-year storms seem to be happening more than once a decade. And when we need national leadership more than ever, our president's message, it seems, is it's not his problem. That's not the type of government that Lincoln described.